Hey guys, this is Austin. With Steam machines coming soon, I wanted to find out, should you build one? Unlike a normal PC that runs Windows, a Steam machine is based on SteamOS, a custom version of Linux by Valve that's built around big picture mode. SteamOS is totally free and easy to install. You can download it from the Steam site, throw it on a bootable USB drive, and it takes care of the rest. I installed SteamOS on the Fermyon, which is outfitted with a Core i3, 8GB of RAM, a GTX 750 Ti, and a 250GB SSD. The system requirements aren't too bad. Basically any computer from the last few years should be able to handle it. While SteamOS is still in beta, it's miles better than it was the last time I tried it back in 2013. Not only is the installation process dead simple, but big picture mode has gained some serious polish. You can navigate the interface with the Steam controller, which will be included with the official Steam machines, but it also works with gamepads like the PS4 controller, along with a mouse and keyboard. It's nicely designed for use on a TV, but you're still mostly limited to gaming. There is a web browser, which is a lot better with a mouse and keyboard, but you're mostly going to be inside the Steam store and your games. The good news is, since SteamOS is based on Linux, you're not locked down to big picture mode. Jump into the settings and you can enable access to the Linux desktop. From here you can get into the terminal and go crazy, but for entertainment like watching video, it's nowhere near as easy as just grabbing the YouTube or Netflix apps on a console. Since this is Valve that we're talking about, gaming is the big draw of a Steam machine. The library isn't massive, since even though you're using Steam, not all games support SteamOS, but there is a decent selection including big upcoming titles like Batman Arkham Knight. Metro Last Light Redux has been a staple of my benchmarks for a while, and it runs well on SteamOS. Well, as long as you have a keyboard and mouse. It didn't work too well with a controller. Some games like Left 4 Dead 2 don't even have a controller option, but once you get into the game, it's essentially the same as running on a PC. Trying a newer game like Borderlands the pre-sequel had no issues at all with the PS4 controller and ran surprisingly well. This is definitely one of the most polished SteamOS releases I've tried. Dying Light is available, and while it might not look quite as nice as on a higher end PC running Windows, it's still a solid experience. One area where Steam machines have no problem is with indie games. There are a lot of titles like Don't Starve that work great on SteamOS. Beyond the native games, you can also stream games from a Windows PC running Steam. When connected to the same network, the experience is rock solid for most games like Shadow of Mordor, with a solid 60 FPS at 1080p. You will notice some compression artifacts, especially in fine detail like text, but the latency is almost good enough to play twitchy games like CSGO. Well, almost. So should you build a Steam machine? Considering it's free and supports a decent selection of games, it's really not bad, but there's no doubt that Windows is still the way to go if you're serious about PC gaming. So what do you guys think about SteamOS? Let me know in the comments below, and if you want to see a video on one of the official Steam machines when they come out, definitely be sure to subscribe to the channel. Anyway guys, thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.